Erlanger Hospital and Parkridge Hospital allow visitors, but I'm here at CHI Memorial, which is the only hospital that doesn't allow visitors for those with patients that have active COVID-19 cases, unless there's an end-of-life situation. Now, I spoke to one woman who lost her father-in-law at this hospital who says this new bill would have helped give her family some closure. For one Chattanooga family, a Facetime is how they had to say goodbye. DeAnn Thompson says her father-in-law, Anthony Thompson, was diagnosed with COVID-19 just 2 weeks before he died.
Begged to be able to come in the hospital, and they rejected just because of COVID regulations and rules and laws.
Thompson says a nurse was the one who let them see her father-in-law.
She did tell us, she said, if you want to FaceTime me, I can let you do that. So we're thankful that we got that.
While some families feel relieved about the bill, a Tennessee Hospital Association spokesperson says they do have concerns about this late addition to the new legislation and how it will be implemented. THA says its legislative intent was for end-of-life scenarios.
I mean, I just can't think of a more horrible way to go than having COVID and dying and not have people to be able to come visit you.
Charlie Gardner was hospitalized earlier at Erlanger this year when hospital restrictions were not as strict. He says having a visitor was helpful.
You know, just a word of encouragement. Hey, the doc says you're going to do okay. You're going to make it through this.
Meanwhile, Thompson understands that hospitals need to have restrictions, but wishes they would have let the family wear PPE in their last moments with Anthony.
My husband can't seem to get that image of his dad on FaceTime with his dad crying.
A spokesperson with the Tennessee Hospital Association says that they've reached out to leadership and lawmakers to clarify their intent when the General Assembly reconvenes.
Some parents are actually still finding out about the news that came out yesterday, and some feel strongly that students should wear masks, but others feel it should be parents' choice. What do we have going on?
The event today is all about celebrating literacy and helping early childhood development in the sense of learning letters and names and sounds.
Hamilton County Schools held a family literacy festival for students and parents.
He's like, Nan, I want to go to the book festival. So I said, all right, we'll come.
But starting next week, across the street at Hamilton County schools like Howard, staff and students will not be required to wear a mask.
So it's very concerning that they're not going to have to wear them now.
We will make her vaccinated first so that we are relaxed, that at least we are doing our part.
We cannot confirm who are not vaccinated yet, so it really makes us worried as well.
Them getting COVID and then possibly spreading it to us.
But at the end of the day, some parents say it comes down to parent choice.
If somebody wants or not, that is up to them.
And some parents say sometimes you can only play your part.
What we can do is we can play our part to have vaccination done.
In Hamilton County Schools' press release announcing this news, it cited the current 7-day average of COVID cases is sitting at 41.
The more than $1 trillion package invests in roads, bridges, even clean water and internet. And tonight we're learning the deal will be a big boost for Tennessee.
As Sabrina Majori learned, the money would help one county make much needed repairs faster than expected.
Josh and Kim, for several years, the Federal Department of Transportation has relied on year-to-year funding. Now, this infrastructure bill means that they can make plans with 5 years of funding confirmed. It also means that local counties are reaching out directly to the federal government instead of the state to secure those funds.
We have a lot of work that needs to be done.
Bradley County Road Superintendent Sandra Knight says the county's $7.5 million budget isn't anywhere near to what's needed to fix the county's struggling roads and bridges.
Work on those is very expensive, so a few dollars here and a few dollars there will greatly help.
This bridge is one of the 15 Bradley County bridges in poor condition.
It's on the high priority bridge replacement program list, but it's way down the road.
Knight explains that without federal funds, bridges like this one could be waiting a decade just to see work get started. But federal funds could mean this bridge is fixed in just 2 years.
Our local funds were able to go in and patch, kind of try to spread it out. With more federal funds, we would be able to go in and replace it and bring it up to a new standard.
An infrastructure bill passed in the House will bring nearly $6 billion in funding for highways and over $300 million for bridge replacements to Tennessee.
So a lot of it's modernization not just repair.
The bill giving a 50-year-old highway system a facelift, allowing it to keep up with our changed driving and consumption habits that mean larger, heavier, and more vehicles are on the road today than 50 years ago.
If it gets old, you can repair it, you can fix it. But if it's obsolete, if it doesn't do the job anymore, that's a much more expensive proposition to try to fix that.
Funding for crumbling roads and bridges, something Strong believes is long overdue. Now, another thing to note, Strong did point to the bill as something that could create thousands of jobs right here in our area. He says for every one construction job that's created, 2 other jobs are created as a result of how the supply chain is connected.